Good evening, everyone. How are we today? It's hot. Pretty hot. Hi there, Trey. Hi there, Stuart. Hi there, Leo. And welcome to everyone who is watching. How's it going? It's nice to see you all. I've got cider. I got a nice light look today because I don't know, I couldn't really face doing big hair and boobs and things. With this heat, it would be awful. So, if it's something comfortable. Hi, Vinny. Hi, Kevin. What I'm wearing, Kevin? Well, something very simple today. Because this hair was bought for me wonderfully. In fact, 2 of these were bought for me. Sorry about that, Vinny. But I'm in love with this little bob. Ever since somebody bought me like that pink bob, I don't know, some of you wouldn't have seen it yet, but there's another like pink bob that now I have multiple versions of short hair, and I'm really enjoying it right now. But yeah, so I'm just trying to wear something that's a little bit light, a little bit airy, because it's pretty hot. Hi, Tammy lad. It's pretty warm here, and I have to say I'm sort of sweating bullets. I'm also a bit hungover. I've got some news about my life that's happening in about in like 2 weeks. I'm moving to a new town. I'm moving to London, which it's going to be interesting, pretty amazing. We've got a nice flat sort of lined up, paid up on rent for a while, so you know there's going to be a change. This is probably the last time you'll see this sofa. Probably the last time you'll see this particular setup. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I don't know what I was going for today. It's very much a spur of the moment thing, because it is really quite hot today, and my living room, which I'm in now, gets the sun in the afternoon, like all afternoon. So at this time, it's like really, really hot, and I've got like all the rest of the windows in the flat open, but there's no air coming through here right now. So, and like I said, I'm also hungover, so I can't quite talk properly today. But it's okay. I've got some more cider to grease the pipes, as it were. I went on my work leaving do last night, so I got, a few tequila slammers and a few ciders, and spent about 4 hours getting really drunk, and just about got it together today. I think. But safe to say this hangout is going to be a little more relaxed. I may not be able to, focus on a point for a while. I'm clearly jumping around all over the place, so. Is London going to be ready for me? It had better be, because I'm coming. Yeah, big hair would have been too hot, really. So I just really wanted to do something comfortable. And like I said, this is going to be the last time you'll probably see this couch, this setup, this everything. I've been here about 10 years and it's served me very well, but I'm moving on, so you're going to see a lot more pictures in nicer surroundings, I think. Who was celebrating more? Me and my ex-colleagues. I did not spend a penny. They were all wonderful enough to get me so drunk. So I was very lucky. Tasteful enough to meet your parents. Well, as long as I look tasteful enough. I don't know if I am, but yeah, like all this stuff was bought for me, so thank you so much. You know who you are. I'm actually not sure who bought me the dress, but no more squeaky sofa, no more door that needs oiling. No. Thank you, Stuart. Big blonde hair is gorgeous, but not for a heat wave. Exactly, yeah. And, you know, I've been experimenting with some different coloured hair and some shorter hair. And I'm going to go through a phase of pink hair and blue hair, I think. But there's a set I made with some pink hair recently, which you can see on the Patreon. Which leads me to the other thing. I need to do my Patreon shoutouts. Let's do that. Blue hair, exactly. I've got a nice blue bob lined up, and I don't know, I've done quite a few like really big hair and big looks for the last like month or so, and I'm moving more into, maybe we'll do like some sort of not dressed down looks, but some just slightly different stuff. DVD. Hi Dirk Osterman, I'm doing great, how are you? I'm wearing heels, no not today, I can't today. Can't face it, I'm hungover, it's really hot, you know. So we've got the feeties today. The big hobbit feeties. Although, you know, it's a totally different thing for people to be into. Plenty of people are into feet. I can barely talk. I don't know how long I'll be around tonight, but I think I need more drink. Thank you, Dirk. That's very kind of you. Like I say, it was throwing together our stuff that was bought for me this week, which is nice. So I thought, let's do that. That's cool. Not going to get all up myself when I move to London, all rude and not talking to us. Of course I won't. You know, just because I'll be living a little bit posh doesn't mean, you know, you can't forget where you came from. You know, I'm just Nikki from the block, I guess. Maybe. You know, can you guys see me right now? I think you do. Hi Jack Harpen. A short shower, oh that would clear the air very well, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. I had a cold shower earlier on, then I came out and I was literally hot again straight away. It's really annoying. So how is everyone? How are you all? Tell me about things that are going on. I'm moving to London. It's crazy. You like your heels, don't you, Kevin? I might think about it. I'd have to go. The trouble is, like, at the moment, because I'm moving, like, everything's in boxes. I'm doing lots of packing, like, well, I've packed a lot of stuff. So getting loads of stuff out again is kind of annoying. So not too many sets of heels for the next few weeks. But, you know, I can't just go and easily get them out anymore as well, either. So it really is just nice to be able to just throw some stuff on that happen to come through in packages. Because, you know, I pack everything away and then you get it all out again. Like, what's the point? No one talks in London. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'll just come on and talk to everybody here. Of course. That's what I do. I'm not going to stop doing my Hangout streams. Glad to see me as a bride. Me too, Dirk. I've definitely got some designs on that sort of thing. That's definitely going to be one of the sets that I do at some point soon. Well, I don't know. I've already planned up until. I've got a big list of stuff that of ideas and things like that, but I haven't really planned anything past the next block of sets. So the last set of this block's just dropped, and then I've got 3 more to post over July and August. So, but I'm really not thinking. I don't have space to think about it right now. What's my first plan? Hi, Soldier of God. How's it going? What's my first plan to take over London? Hi, Stacey Nico. My first plans to take over London would be probably nanobots, nanomachines. That would be good. You just like sprinkle nanomachines in people's food, and then it makes them subservient to you, I guess. I don't know. I'll miss my bike rides onto the downs when I move. I did that. I did one last week, and it was good. I don't think I'll miss it. I think if I have to, I will be getting. I would just hop on a train and get out of town. Spend half an hour on a train. You can get out of town. Do I smoke on stream? I don't smoke. Sorry. I don't even vape. Like I just quit everything a while ago. Although you should have seen me last night on my leaving do. I will have a social smoke. Absolutely. I used to say what I used to say is I didn't stop smoking. I just stopped buying them. So I'm a dirty scabber, dirty scrounger is the word, I think. But yeah, I don't know about missing the bike rides on the downs. It'll be interesting, like, to see whether I crave the country. Because I don't feel like I haven't felt the need to like get out and do that here in a long time. But like I say, when you can do something all the time, you don't miss it because you can do it. So I can't say whether I'll miss it or not. I think London's like a better location to be able to go out and take trips to places, day trips to places. So I know, I'm sure that there's going to be enough. And we're going to be like near the Olympic Park as well, so there's going to be chances to get out and around. Anyway, how is your sex life? Sure, my love life. It's not dead. It's fine. I have like a, what's the word? An unusual love life. I'll say that. But that's great, I wouldn't say I'm like super attached to anybody right now. Okay, Kevin, thank you so much for popping in. It's always nice to see you. I'm glad you like the new set. I'm glad you like the Booberella set. Very happy. I was very happy with that set, actually. I'm not sure how long I'll be on tonight. I'm just going to see how long I can last. Because like I say, I'm pretty hungover. I'd like to see what it's like when I've had a couple of drinks. Anyway, what do people think of the hair? I think it's lovely. Oh, Stuart. Well, in my experience, all you can do is put yourself out there. But you shouldn't get, it's not something I get maudlin about, because it just means that the right person isn't around, or the Mr. or Mrs. right now aren't around just yet. A lot of these things sort of happen when they're meant to. Am I going to be shopping at Westfield? Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Thanks, Stacey. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely more suitable, I think. And like I say, I don't do, this is sort of my first adventure into sort of short hair and bobs and things. And I think I tried them a long time ago when I first started dressing up, and I hated them. But like, as long as I have a bob that comes past my jaw here. Okay, Leo. Thanks for popping in anyway. But yeah, like, especially if it just comes past my jaw here, it tends to really work, and having like a little bit of curl softens it out. I will give a little preview of my other bob. Let's find it. Oh, there we go. That was a little preview that I did on the Patreon last week. So here's a little bit of a sneaky preview. So, you know, I always bought that little bob as well, and it's I know, I think it really works. Like, I love it when I try like a new thing and I just go, this is really cool, and it just like, there's so much more like jumping off point for ideas. Like, I'm definitely going to start wearing this for streaming. Once I get back to Twitch streaming, this is going to be the main thatch on my head. So it's really good over the last like 6 months, or you know, when I was streaming a bit more in the last 6 months. Sort of finding like a new look for that as well is nice. Oh no, Stacey. Thank you guys. Thank you, Stacey. But yeah, this is, you know, I don't know. I like that look. I like it. I think it suits me, and it's really nice to sort of see that. I'm really lucky, I think, and I'm always very thankful for lots of different stuff works for me. So it's always like nice to try something new and then think down that avenue and be inspired and things. But yeah, there you go. And everybody's like, well, why couldn't you just worn that outfit? I could have worn a black dress, actually. Shit, I could have worn a little black dress. Would have been cooler than this. Oh well. That's alright, Vinny. That's okay. I can't really do much about it. This is the most convenient bra for me to put on today. This is about as... I don't know. I'm so sorry, but this look is literally like the least thought out thing I've done in a while. Because I just wanted to get something that was comfy and, you know, like, wearing those big wigs, like, they're kind of like annoying to wear because you have to wear them tight on your head and stick like loads of pins in them, and then you have to, like, because of the hairlines, you have to get the you have to like stick the hairline down with spirit gum. So like it's not only do you have like a big weight on your head, you also have it just like moving around and squeezing your head and stuff, and it's just, you know, it's quite uncomfortable sometimes. So it is nice just to be able to throw on something like this. Like this is, yeah, so sorry Jack, hi Jack. This is out of the box, so it's, yeah, lovely baked in style, and I'm just like, that's alright, innit? It's nice. Oh, thank you, Vinny. Yeah, I will be off to the races, I suppose. But this couch and this flat served me very well over the last 10 years, and I can't say that I'm not scared to leave it. I'm a little bit scared to leave it. Yeah. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I know, this is like a new thing. This is definitely the Pixel Mint Twitch streaming thing now. And I'm going to do a set with this. I think I was going to do like a pink and yellow set. So there is another like yellow dress on its way. Oh, it's amazing. And so we're going to do pink and yellow, because that's the colour. I want to move on to like doing some like I normally like base my outfits around like a colour and black or a colour and white. So I really want to start experimenting with complementing interesting colours. And pink and yellow is great. As long as I just stay away from looking like Mr. Blobby, I'm good. One of them blue plaques outside this flat, yeah. And it just says Nikki Nicole was here. Maybe I should spray it in graffiti. Maybe. I need to do my Patreon shoutouts, so I'm going to do that now. I keep saying to myself I'm going to do it at the start of every stream so everybody can hear, and I just go, it doesn't. So we've got shoutouts go out to Happily Anonymous, Aura, Ryan David, Martin Mueller, John McKenzie, David Fairbairn, Brian Argueta, Jake Allen, Eric Sawyers, Mitch Heron, and that's everyone for the moment. Oh, and Ryan Whitman, and I think that's it. So thank you very much to all my wonderful Patreon supporters. You can go to my Patreon page at patreon.com. It's Nikki Nicole. Do I have to put a... so organised, and I'm just so like on it right now. You can't believe it how on it I am right now. There you go. And you can see like previews and get a shout out like this, like I've just done, and various other things, bits and pieces. See pictures like way before they come out on social media. Videos as well. I started doing videos. Oh, you're not listed. I think I need to have a look. Patreon's tools are not the best for this stuff. Did you, Jack? Did you pledge last month? No, Jack, I can't find you. Things I know you are one of my patrons. Let's have a look. No, I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, you are. You are on there, Jack, but you're on the $5 tier, so like it's not so you don't get the shout out. Sorry about that, my love. But yeah, there's a separate tier for it. But you are on there. gonna give you a little shout out because you're here. So thank you, Jack Harden, for your support. Oh god. Is anybody having trouble with my stream? Because I'm having trouble seeing myself. Am I going to leave that shitty mouse mat behind? Yes. Sorry, I meant to get rid of it so nobody saw it, but it's still here. I'm very sorry. Anybody having trouble with the stream here? Because I seem to be having trouble with it. That's alright, Stuart. That's alright. You just pop in and do, you know, finish up your workout. And you're good. I'll see if I'm still here. I'm real tired tonight. I'm tired and hungover, so we'll see what happens when we get a couple of drinks now. It'll get better. It'll get better, Vinny. It's just very annoying. This seems to happen with all my streaming, like my Twitch stuff and here as well. Like there's a period like early into the stream where it just absolutely bricks itself. And on my streaming like application, it says green, everything's fine, sending it there, it's all good. It's alright. I'm glad I always get worried that people just run off. Scared him away again, Nikki. You scared him away again. It will get over it. Not much I can really do from my end, but this is like a known problem for me, and I have no idea how to fix it. And if I start like messing around with stuff, then it breaks up the archive, and it just all gets a little bit messed up. So, actually, better off to just weather it. Hi there, Data H. Exactly, the hamster in my routine just needs time to warm up and get up to speed, indeed. I don't know, I haven't fed him for a while, so it might just be a hamster skeleton that's probably the problem. Hopefully I have better internet. I think it's like, I don't know what the problem is. It just happens. I probably need a new computer. Something weird in my location or something, I just have no idea. But anyway, I think we're back now, so welcome back everybody. Thank you for sticking through that little storm. Don't I have staff to feed the hamster? I don't want to pay anybody to feed my hamster. It's, you know, it's money. I don't have any of it anyway. Hi there, GJZF. Thank you so much. So, I get the same thing on Twitch as well. It just shits itself for like, sometimes on Twitch it shits itself for like half an hour. Anyway, I do, you know, for anybody who does watch the Twitch streams, I know they are intermittent, or I think the word occasional comes to mind as well. But I will be back on the games. Get myself some slaves. Yeah, definitely. I think that is going to be something that happens when I get to London, you know. Plenty more people around there. Oh, I always make... Oh my god, I I might have just made like a really accidental, horribly bad joke. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Modern slavery it exists and it's awful. But you know, I could hire someone to feed the hamster in my router, but I'm gonna get a new router and we're gonna get like some decent. We're gonna get. Oh shit! Gonna have better internet than I do now, basically. The Patreon money is going to feeding me. And buying new things for the Patreon. I'm mainly feeding me at the moment. Hi there, Mike Hatton. How's it going? Moving in with friends. I'm moving in with a friend, yes. So, they might be popping up from time to time on my streams and hangouts and things. I think they're quite cool with the idea. I might just have to tell them that it's, yeah, that it's happening. You know, one of those sort of, it's better to apologise and ask for permission. No, I'm only kidding. I know they'll be cool with it, so that'd be fun. Looking forward to streaming and looking forward to doing more stuff up there. Like I say, it's a nice flat. So, and my flat is not really a nice flat. It's not decorated very well. I don't like I say I always have like backgrounds up, and I'm really looking forward to taking some photos on a nice sofa against a nice set of curtains in the kitchen. You know, they're just decent places to take photos, you know. And also the thing about London is hopefully there'll be more locations to do shoots outside of home as well, because I feel really limited to, at the moment I'm realise I'm really limited. I don't want to take any photos in my flat as it is now. Like I said, it's not very, it's alright, it's fine, but it's, you know, I don't think it's like professional photo worthy by any means. So it's got that, but hopefully London's going to give me more opportunities to get out of the house and do like a shoot or two in different places, you know. Maybe other people's houses, and maybe you'll find somebody with like an old Edwardian house or something like that, you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that stuff. Make sure I don't have a sink full of dirty pots when he shoots in the kitchen. Definitely. We've got a dishwasher, I think. Where's the dishwasher? I don't even know. But yeah, it's furnished, so I think we've got a dishwasher. Her name's Nikki. Oh, thank you, Anna. So thank you, Vinny. That was nice. Like, I'm definitely doing more background stuff. Like one of the goals on the Patreon was to, I think for 300, I think it was like a couple of goals ago, was to get like a grey background and start shopping stuff in. And I can't say that I'm good at it, but I've got a few techniques, and I can slap some more stuff on. I'm getting more creative with the backgrounds now. So that's nice. I definitely like. Where is it? This one. I'm so happy with this photo. I'm so happy with this photo, you know. Like, so just getting some more stuff in. So like thinking about, like I've been thinking like way too literal with stuff. Like I think, okay, we got a Barbarella style sci-fi bimbo shoot. Got over in a spaceship. You know, and I'm thinking for this one, like the evening dress, I'm thinking, okay, I've got to put myself on like a city street, like a night out, and I found this background. I'm like, actually, we just need the right colours and the inspiration there. So you've got like street lights sort of colours up here, and then you've got over the side you've got something that complements the hair and it's a bit neon and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, this came out and I went, I'm so happy with that. This is you know, the whole Patreon thing was to make me practice and be regular and get a bit of funding for things. It's like Museum of Spaceships, yeah. And again, like I'm gonna be able to go out and take more location photos for my own use in backgrounds and things like that. Clearly I'll want to do something on location. Depends on how safe that is, where I can do it. But I mean, it wasn't a real place. No, I'm sorry, Vinny. But yeah, like I wouldn't say I'm getting there, but I'm definitely like getting better, I think. I mean, most people who do Photoshop will look at that and go, that's a pile of shit. But I hope people are enjoying them. Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't it be hilarious to turn up to the Science Museum dressed up like a sci-fi bimbo and go, you got any spaceships? Got any spaceships? I'm going to take some pictures. Got my camera. But no, yeah. But regarding that picture I've shown you, sometimes the best looks just come out of just little bits of inspiration. You throw it together like real quick and it just works. And sometimes you spend like a lot of money on stuff and then it just doesn't come out. And you go, that sucks. So hopefully it balances up, you know? I'm sure they will, Vinny. I'm sure the crowd control team will be throwing bottles at me. Sorry, the crowd will be throwing bottles at me. You know, London's a violent place sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's definitely an ambition, is to do a shoot, a nice public shoot. Like we'll find, I don't know, go to Hyde Park or something. But I mean, you know, like doing like a big fantasy look in normal London is, I wouldn't really do that. You'd do something more like this or something a bit classy or whatever. But you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, you know. We'll see what happens. But you know, like I say, it's a big change, and I'm gonna need other work and there's stuff like this, you know. Patreon isn't really enough right now. Hopefully it will become that at some point. But, you know, you just gotta keep on working. See how that turns out, really. But yeah, I'm definitely liking this new, well, slightly newer direction with hair and things. I might have to take my... You guys can't even see my earrings. They're just, they're super uncomfortable today. And nobody can see them, so... I'll do my best, Vinny. It's yeah, I'm looking forward to taking my camera out and just going around taking pictures of walls and scenes and things, because like flat walls work really well for backgrounds, because you know that's what, you know, you're taking a photograph against the background and things. But I'm also looking forward to not getting the backgrounds out so much and being able to take, because it's like, it's crazy, like editing a photo for me that has like a background in it, because I have to like do a select and cut myself out, and sometimes they take like half an hour, and the whole photo will take like 40 minutes or 45 minutes to actually like edit. But if I don't need to put a background in, then it takes me about 10 minutes to do it. You know, just retouch it and then do a few other bits and it's done. So I'm looking forward to reducing the workload a little bit. I've been doing lots and lots of work, like all 3 of the sets that I'm working on for July and August, all 3 of them have got, you know, backgrounds that I'm cutting out, and the results can be really good. I'm really happy about it, but it takes a lot of work when you're also doing like basically a full-time job. Like I do nothing but editing, and now I'm moving as well, so I'm literally doing nothing but packing, editing and working. And you know, I just took the day off today because A, I was hungover from my work do, leaving do, and B, I was tired and it was hot, and I'm like, but it's still, you know, still getting up and doing this in the evening as well. I quite enjoy the Hangout streams, but yeah, it's been non-stop. It's been non-stop. Hi there, Hyperion. Thank you. This is new. This is new. I ended up with 2 of these in the end. Thank you, Vinny, for the double. This, you're going to see this hair a lot. As soon as I get video game streaming again, as soon as I get back on Twitch, this is going to be my go-to hair. Definitely. It's so lovely. And what do I think to drag SOS on Channel 4? I have no idea about it, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Hyperion. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, we got... I happen to have, like, the right pink eyeshadow to match this. So, it's great. But yeah, I'm super jazzed about this, about shorter hair now. Long hair's good. Like I said earlier, like I really don't do bobs, especially like tight face frame bobs that end like under the chin. Like it doesn't work for me at all. But if you can, if you like keep it longer, keep it a little soft, a little bit wavy, a little bit curly, then I think it really works, and I'm really happy about it. Like my face tends to look like really. If you take away the hair, my face is actually like tends to look like quite long. So, but I really like having curls around my chin. Did anything extremely odd or stupid happen to you this past week? Other than the fact that I'm leaving my job and I'm moving house, everything is weird right now. So I wouldn't say extremely odd or stupid. I don't think so, no. No more odd or stupid than how odd and stupid my life is anyway. I'm basically arranged it all now. I've basically arranged it all now. Like now it's just the work of taking lots of things to the tip and doing all that pretty much. That's about all it's gonna be. Did anything normal happen? Plenty of normal stuff happened. Who wants normal stuff to happen? That's one of the things, you know, I'm literally... Thank you, Hyperion. But I think this move is going to be good for me. I think it will be very good for me. I get to, I'm moving in with my best friend, and we're just gonna have a whale of a fucking time. All I really need to do is just find a little job, and that's all I really need to do. In terms of the move, I've arranged everything. I've just got to take lots of stuff to tip and bag up all my girly clothes. I have a lot of girly clothes. I already chucked out half of it, and I've still got like a whole blanket box full. I've still got like a whole suitcase full, a big, bag full, and about 3 or 4 bin bags. And that's not mentioning the wigs. There's like 5 or 6 wig boxes and 2 boxes of shoes, and that's just my fucking girly clothes. Yeah, but I can't. It's hard for me to get rid of it because I go, well, I might wear that again. You know, I might. I like that. I really like that skirt. I really like it. Maybe, you know, I'll put it with a different outfit at some point. And has it been a Patreon set? Yeah, I guess if it hasn't, then I've got to keep it. You know? I thought you had tons of clothes. I have fucking wardrobes full of it. There's a market for women's used knickers. Yeah. Well, to be honest, when I was camming, lots of people asked for it, and I was always willing to follow it up. Gave my email address, told them to give me an email, and I would tell them how, you know, okay, pay me a bit of money over PayPal, I'll send you my used knickers. And not one person over, what is it, like 2 or 3 years of pretty much very regular camming, and that coming up quite often, not one person had the balls to fucking do it. I'd make a business out of that. You know, I would, you know, buy like 1,000 pairs of panties for £1 and then sell them for a lot. Like, that's it's just good business. And nobody seemed to want it. Don't throw out clothes, send them my way. I'm at a point now, Stacey, like where I've got like 2 weeks to clear out now. And like, I'm not into doing all this wheeling and dealing. I'd rather just pay someone to take it the fuck away. So, hi David Hernandez, how's it going? I'm gonna. No. Can't just throw it over it. Yeah, but what happens, Vinny, is like, okay, I just talked about my time is like. There are 3 things I can do at the moment. There is work. There is, there's work. There is Patreon, which is also work, which takes up a lot of my spare time. And there's also trying to move out. And I would rather throw the stuff in a bag and take it down the dump and recycle it than spend fucking hours making listings on eBay and then still paying 20% of what, you know, I make, and I wouldn't make much on it. It's not worth it. Exactly. I need to get like some performing monkeys to do eBay listings for me. But, you know, why the move is a good move? It's definitely a good move. It's a decision I've made, and the opportunities come along to move up to London and just to really spread my wings. I think the thing is, I've been in this place for 10 years. I've been around Brighton for 10 years. I've been around Brighton all my life. So, however long that is, quite a long time. And I want to move to a different town. I'm moving in with my best friend, and I just want to do that. And I'm taking a pay cut to do it. With the Patreon and the job I've been doing, I've been making, you know, as much money as I've made in my life. But I just want to do it. How far is London from where I am? Like about 60 miles. It's not that far. It's not that far. Sorry, just a sec. If I don't do it now, I regret it in the future. Exactly. You know, one thing I've been in the last 5 years is comfortable, and that gets you complacent. You know, I don't think you should be comfortable until you retire, basically. You know? Retirement's about getting comfortable. But if I sit and just do the same thing I've been doing, I can do. It's very safe and it's very easy for me now. And it's, you know, the Patreon's getting going and that's fun, and got like I think a decent work-life balance. But, you know, I just want to shake it up. I just want to make it, I just want to go crazy. That's what I want to do. Already my best friend said we're moving there together. Yeah. I know Vinny, but I mean comfortable as in you got money and you're happy with how much money you're getting, and then you go on adventures, right? But I don't know, I think being young is a good time for adventure as well. Fetish question: would you ever have a slave sub, and so which gender would you prefer, including TS? My preferred is TS, actually. I'm not interested in doming men. I'm not interested in subbing to women. No, so I'm not interested in doming women. More interested in subbing to them, but definitely TS, T-girl. Absolutely no. It's just that's just where my proclivities lie. Exactly, Jack Hartman. Exactly. So it's just this awesome thing, and I think, you know, I'm really lucky to be moving in with them. I think, and these opportunities got to come, and sometimes they, whether they come at the right time or not, you've got to take them, because you make it the right time, you know. You got to make it the right time. Hi, Dolly. Yeah, me too. I can't wait. Get you in that Jessica Rabbit outfit, Dolly. Super. Thank you. Hello. It's nice to see you. I'm just in my comfy outfit today. But no, Vinny, you're right. If I don't do it now, I'll regret it in the future. And literally, like, everyone has said it to me. Only good at applying after sun. Just notice how red you are. You shouldn't spend so long out in the sun, Vinny. I'm just gonna... The after sun is don't go out in the sun. So a couch is going with you. It's not. I have to get rid of it. It's not. It's oldish. It's pretty cracked. And yeah, sorry, Hyperion, but that is going. It is cracked. But it is, no, it's a nice leather couch. Again, but then everything in my place is hand-me-downs and things, so this has only got like a couple more years in it anyway. But I don't know what the setup's going to be like yet at my new place. Oh, of course, Vinny. And don't forget to wear your bikini as well. Oh, thank you, Hyperion. Yeah, totally. Do it, Dolly. I want to see what ideas you'd have for me. I love that. Oh, sorry, Stacey. It all looks pretty... what's the word? Green on my end. YouTube says it's green, and my streaming app says it's green. So I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Stacey. That's alright. It's lovely to see you. '80s activewear. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Speaking of activewear, I was going to wear some tonight. Somebody's bought me a lovely set of yoga bottoms and sports top. So I want to do that at some point. And some of that sportswear, oh my god, like the leggings are really, really flattering. Like I'd pull them up and like I feel like I've got a little bulge here and it just disappeared, and I'm like, wow. Is that Hyperion? You? Exactly. I don't do leggings that often. Oh, the Peg Bundy. You mean Married with Children, Hyperion? Oh, I'm totally doing Peg Bundy. I bought a custom styled wig for Peg Bundy, and it didn't turn out quite like I hoped, so I'm going to use it for something else. So I was going to do Peg Bundy recently, but it turned into something else. So it's coming at some point. I have like the rest of the outfit. I just need the hair, like the proper. Oh right, yeah, from the last YouTube chat. Yeah, like that was the outfit. That was the outfit. Basically, apart from the hair, I just need the red hair. I have to take up yoga when I move to London. Oh, I will do. I do some yoga. I haven't done it in a while, but one thing about our place, right, is that it's got a gym. It's got a gym, which is awesome. So we have to pay like £35 for an induction that we then just promptly ignore, and it's free after that. So like I'm gonna have access, and they've got like they've got weights, they've got basically everything in a little gym. So I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that. You know, free fucking gym. Jesus, that's great. You know what to eat when you're in US? If you're in London, what's the go-to food? To be honest, you could probably just eat the same shit you do in the US. McDonald's, Burger King. Go to Nando's. Nothing like a cheeky Nando's. Is there a sauna too? No. Concierge gym. It's a nice, yeah. It's a nice place. Cheeky Nando's. Thing is though, I got into hot food because of Nando's, and then went back to Nando's after being into hot food, and Nando's is just kind of weak sauce. They do have some hot sauces, but they're not that hot. Not that hot. I've had hotter. Fantastic. When's the flat warming? I don't know yet. We're talking. We've mentioned it. We've mentioned it. Like we'd have a flat warming. And I think it's a good idea because I've never done that before. I never had like a flat warming. And we've all got like friends in London, so it'd be nice to like sort of gather people round and say, hey, we're here again. Because I started going out in London probably around 2013. And of course met, you know, a few people. And it'd be nice to reconnect with a few people again, I think. Biggest turn off. There was these people that can't seem to eat with their damn mouths closed. Yeah, you know, there is that kind of thing, isn't there? Don't like it. Put the webcam in the corner and we can all be there. It'll just be bunches of T-girls just squawking at each other. Biggest turn off. You know, I don't have any big turn-offs. I don't have any. I really don't. It's crazy, right? I guess I'll know them when I see them. I don't like smelly farts. Your own brand is fine, but I don't like smelly farts. I wouldn't say they're a huge turn-off. Hi Martin, how's it going? Something has to irritate me. You know, I'm really quite tolerant of people. I wouldn't say tolerant, I mean accepting. Like I sometimes quite like obnoxious people because I admire like strength of character, or you know. I think it would be people telling me what to do when it's obvious. That's a big turn off for me. Because if I didn't notice it, the funny thing is, like, if I didn't notice it, I wouldn't be offended. I'd be like, oh, okay, of course. But if somebody points something out to me and I think it's bleeding obvious, it really annoys me. Because people like want to prove that they know stuff. Pardon me. And especially like even people we've worked with for years, they still have that sort of proving themselves to you things going on all the time. It's like, we're working together for years. I know how you operate. You know how I operate. It's just work on it. No micromanagement. Yeah. Well, like people who do stuff automatically for I don't know, for my own good. Don't like it. Don't like people assuming that they know better for me than me. Hi, Ali Summers. Thank you so much. I love his hair. It's really good. It's like I just think it suits me. Thank you. I must get quite annoyed answering all of my daft questions. I'm used to it by now, Vinny. It's just water off a duck's back. So. If I were to steal or borrow a famous woman's look, who would it be and what? It would be Keira Knightley. I think she's absolutely the most gorgeous face I've ever seen. Do you mean like body or face or like clothes or style or? There's that. So I have no idea what her style is, but as soon as Keira Knightley's face comes on the screen, I'm like, you're just beautiful, you know. Let me know what you mean. I'm gonna grab another drink. It's nice. It's cooling down in here now, which is good. How do I feel about Kate Beckinsale? Clearly she's gorgeous, but she doesn't do anything special for me, you know? Like I say, there's just... Like, everybody knows I'm into like bimbo things like that, but I really appreciate like a really beautiful woman as well. I think your money won't be too bad either. You're right. Yeah. I mean, the hair, makeup, borrowing. Okay. In terms of style, that's hard. I don't know. I rarely model myself on anybody else or think about it. Actually, it's really weird. Like, I don't know if that. I'm sorry if that sounds like up myself or anything like that, because I know there's plenty of people in the world that are better looking than me or have better style, or just more in tune with how to make a look. But it's really tough for me to pick like a style icon. Mainly because I just have some weird and varying tastes. But I don't want to say I'm original because I'm clearly not. I'm not. I don't know. It's more that I don't think about it. I don't think about copying anybody too much. I look at things and I look at a dress and I go, I like that dress. Or I might go, I like that dress she's wearing, but I couldn't tell you any instance where I actually remember doing that. But the lass who played a daughter in Married with Children was gorgeous. Christina Applegate, yeah. Yeah, the funny thing is, she was the real teenage fantasy, and my teenage fantasy was Peggy. Loved it. Must be Theresa May and her choice of choosing a dancing style, indeed. Style icon, Theresa May. I'm just gonna pop out for a sec, because I need another drink. I'll be right back. Burb. And I'll be right back. And we're back. Are we back? That's the one, I think. Theresa May tried to dance. Yeah. That happens. Mainly what happens when people dance is they try. Especially someone like that. And, somebody gives the politician the advice, it'd be cool, it'd be fun. I don't know. I don't really want to talk politics. Fuck British politics. It's just an awful situation all round. Pure stupidity. That's alright, Vinny. No, I'm not, I'm not mad. I'm just like, that's it, isn't it? You know. But then again, I'm moving to London, so if I see Boris Johnson on a bike, I can just give him a good old... Exactly, GJZ. So he won't. We'll just say that. We'll just say that it's all a mess, and it's the one thing that everybody can agree on, and that'll be fine. That's enough politics. Let's chat for a bit more, and maybe we'll get into a game. Glastonbury. What do I think of it? Muddy, I guess. I haven't watched any of it. Two things have been going on this week: Glastonbury and Summer Games Done Quick, and I haven't watched either. You know. Except today, like the first day in ages where I just sat and watched, I think, Jon Moxley. Yeah. I enjoy the wrestlings. The wrestling's on tonight. There's AEW doing a thing in the next few hours, which I'm looking forward to watching tomorrow. Kylie's playing the Legend slot. She's doing a gig, is she? I might tune in for that, because she'll do Can't Get Out of My Head and stuff like that. Like that time was prime Kylie, and she had some really great stuff. That album and the album after that. It'll all be that. I don't really see her doing the locomotion. What are we drinking? We're drinking Magnars. Is that the right? It is the right around today. That's nice. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching Jon fucking Moxley beat the shit out of Joey Janela tomorrow night. Sheryl Crow, another one of those like 90s chicks, just indie chick, and she's got some good tunes. She got some good what's names. She could sing a tune. Nick Cave is someone I know is local, and I've just never even I couldn't name you a Nick Cave song at all. Yeah, he's super local to me. Well, currently. All I wanna do is have some fun. There's that's a good song. It's got a pre-chorus that kills the song, but the rest of it's great. Pink Floyd. Are Pink Floyd playing? I love Pink Floyd. But by Pink Floyd I mean I love Dark Side of the Moon, and everything else is sort of fine. Yeah, I listen to a lot of Dark Side of the Moon. Okay, Vinny, I might do. Thank you, Martin. That's nice. It's just these things were bought for me, which is nice. It's lovely and so sweet of people to do. I actually don't know who bought me this dress. Because stuff that comes off the wish list usually comes with a little note, but this one was sent by Royal Mail, not Amazon, so it didn't have like a little note with it or anything. So if anybody could enlighten me as to who bought this lovely white dress for me, it's really great. It's really great. I've been looking for one of, sort of like had my eye on one of these for ages, because they're so just like good. They're good for chilling, and they look nice. The sort of bridesmaid's dress. I don't know, but I just thought we'll have a bit of colour with the pink. And I've honest white. Nice. Did I finally send the first? I did, Finny. I did. There was a note with that came with it, and yeah. So sorry about that, Finny. I was like, I'm sure there's something wrong. I'm sure there's something. It's been like 3 days since that's been, like, it got bought off my wish list. Like literally, like I don't know, like a couple of hours after I put it on there, and then you know. I would share the wishlist address like right now, but I'm moving in a couple of weeks, so there's stuff on there that might take a few weeks to get to me. So I don't really want to. It might not get to me, and so I would share it, but I want to wait until my new address is sorted because I'm worried that stuff will get sent to me and it will just turn up here and not in my new flat. So it's a bit weird when that happens. But the funny thing is, like, a few more things have been bought from it recently as well, which is lovely. Somebody's spoiling me and it's lovely, it's nice. Doesn't look very pink. It's not. It's that kind of like rose gold kind of thing. It's not super pink. This is like a very popular colour in wigs at the moment. There are a lot of things that are like this. The other bob is pink, but this I like because it's got that kind of punky thing where it's not like super shocking, but it's clearly, you know, dyed and alternative. How tall am I? The dress is white, isn't it? No, it's blue. It's very virginal. How tall am I? Trying to imagine I am just about tall enough to reach the ground. That's what I used to say. I used to get that question a lot when I was camming. Like, how tall are you? And I would go, well, I'm just about reach the ground. How tall am I? I'm 5'9", so I'm not super tall. I'm the most average height you can think of. And I really love platform heels, so that puts me over 6 foot in proper platform heels. But oh, it totally works. Yeah, it's nice. I wish I was smaller, but I don't know. I think most T girls wish they were smaller, wish they were shorter. So. And the big hair, 7 foot. Exactly. I cut an imposing fucking figure. I remember I had a friend and I went out to a couple of fetish nights with them, and the person I met like a few people, and all they'd seen is like my pictures online. So it's like this huge. They see the huge drag queen stuff with the big boobs, and they go, "Oh, I totally expected you to be like this huge, massive, larger than life character." And when I actually go out, I dress more realistically. Like the drag thing is definitely for the pictures, and there is a big part of me that wants to go out and just be a girl. So when I do that, people are like, you know, oh my God, is that you? I thought you'd be taller. And I'm like, well, I'm just a person. People understand it's 7 foot easy. Oh God, that's such a nasty. No, I'm not 7 foot. I'm not 7 foot in hair. The hair adds like max. It adds like another head on top. So like this, and then I go like that, and that's. I don't know. That's 7 inches. 8 inches. Oh my God, you're fucking right. That's, oh God, scary. Scary. If I want a big girl, go be a girl. Exactly. That's the thing. That's the spirit. It's 7 foot. Oh, I can't imagine myself as 7 fucking feet. Right, 2-inch platforms. With maybe like a 4-inch heel is the usual. 4 or 5-inch heel. 6-inch heels have you like almost like that. So it's got to be like 4 or 5-inch heels. So it's 2 inches. 2 inches plus. I'd say the heels only add like maybe like 5 inches, 6 inches. So 5'9", so that's 6'3". Plus hair. 6'8", 6'10" maybe. No, I mean 2-inch platform. No, 2-inch platforms and then the heel. When I say platform heels, it means heels with platforms. So, you know. I don't do maths. I just don't. I just don't. No. Why? Inches versus metric, yeah. 7 meters tall. I'm 7 fucking meters tall when I'm dressed up. Standard UK door frames are 6'6". I will tell you that in the sci-fi bimbo get-up, I don't actually have to duck to get out of the door. So I'm not that tall. Alright? I feel really like I'm not that tall. I will say though, you know, I prefer being smaller. Yeah, you caught me, Hyperion. What? Do I fit under that door? Yes, I do. I don't remember ever ducking to go through that door because I used to have the bed in the living room, right, and the bedroom was always set up for photos with backgrounds and stuff, so I wouldn't have to do too much in there because that's really annoying. And I don't remember ever having to stoop and go under the door at all. And I'm very careful when I'm wearing a big wig. I'm like super conscious of it. I'm super conscious of where it is. I don't want to fuck it up. It's so precious to me, you know. Bed in the living room same times on a date, doesn't it? You found me out, Vinny. You found me out. Inside leg measurement, ring size. I don't know. You never use inside leg when you're thinking about girly clothes. Hyperion, yeah, absolutely. Just retweet and share things if you want to. If you want to help, that's really the best way you can. Like, it's really weird. Like, I'm coming to terms with how my fan base is. That I was doing the camming for a while, and like, there's so many people that come. Oh, I found you. I had no idea you were doing this. I'm like, well, I've been on Twitter, Instagram all these years, FetLife and things. I'm still doing stuff and posting stuff, and people are like, oh, I just remember you from Cam 4. I'm like, that was fucking years ago. You know, and I don't really know how to get myself into those places unless I start like whoring myself out on Reddit. I don't know. I don't know. Things seem to be happening at a good rate, so I don't think like the number of followers I have on Twitter and Instagram correlate too much to the Patreon, But yeah, if you want to help out, Hyperion. Sorry, I'm going a bit too much into detail here. Oh, thank you, Hyperion. You know, that's it. You know, I did that. I did the porny stuff for a while. Now I want to do modelling. And we'll see. Like, there's more sexy stuff happening on the Patreon. Just not getting the old you know, getting the dick out. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a tier for a cam show at some point, a private cam show, because I do enjoy doing that. Exactly, Vinny. It's just there's not like one thing that happens is I like to post something before I go to work. Like I post the Patreon. It was more like I am not very good with my social media game anyway. Like I'll post stuff at like 8 o'clock in the AM, which means it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning in America. So things just don't gain much traction. But I want to get it out there and announced. And Twitter's weird. Like Twitter, you would expect more engagement. I get more off Instagram. Like as soon as you start burying yourself in those numbers, and like there's literally entire industries devoted to analysing those numbers. It's an entire industry that devotes itself to analysing those numbers, and I am not going to be able to achieve that just on my own, having a look at the last 5 tweets I posted and going, well, this works, this works, this works, no, this works. And if I see something that works, I will try and repeat it. But I should probably like change the timings of things. I should probably post things in the afternoon, the evening. But I'm always just so excited to get it out there, you know, that I just always post, and it's nice to go to work and have like notifications pop up. But all those things also go in waves. Totally. Like I've just been through like a wave of like a few months where there was just followers coming in, likes coming in, comments coming, things like all the time, and just getting a really good like thing. And then it backs off for a while, and I'm not like really changing what I do, and there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. So, is it the tags that affect it? I don't know. Maybe I'm not tying things into things enough, and maybe I'm not showing enough of my personality, but I can't get my personality out there in fucking like 260 characters. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I'm always here to talk. So if I want to get my stuff out there, I need to find more avenues to get talking to people. Like I added the video tiers to the Patreon, which is doing really well. And I do Hangout streams, and I want to do back to the video gaming streaming, because I know it's a cult of personality, isn't it? Really, you gotta get out there, and people seem to like me. So I'm also up against being in the UK and trying to reach us in the US. Exactly, time just has to play into it. Yeah, it's very much that. The UK is a bit of a funny place, really. Sort of in the middle of all the time zones that are popular, you know. But like, there's loads of people that know me from camming and don't know that I'm doing anything now, and I don't know how to reach them, really. It's never been a strong part of my game, is the business side or the promotion side of things. I'm terrible at it. Like, I really dislike marketing. I appreciate it as a tool and things like that, but I dislike having to figure it out. And also there's something about doing too much marketing that I feel is just disingenuous, like, you know. Can't believe the streams almighty. People make millions of posting videos and opening presents. Well, a few years ago it was loads of people like playing scary games and screaming into a microphone, into a webcam, you know. That was a few years ago. Now it's presents and loot boxes, loot crates. That's a smart industry. As in, you just said, what kind of crappy merchandise can we get tons of for really cheap because nobody wants it, and then how can we package it like it's desirable and you're getting like prizes? Wow, really smart. How can we get rid of all these make use of all these amazing Spider-Man figurines? Do gaming stream where I drank and did maths and watch it. Oh, like this, the Twitch stream is something I want to develop. Always wanted to develop, and it was getting a little bit of traction for a while. But the thing is that Twitch streaming, to try and make money out of it, is really hard. It's really something you have to dedicate a lot of hours a week to. You have to be streaming very regularly, and you have to really like oddly, it's one of the things that I would be happy to do that with, because I like dressing up and I like playing games, and I also like dressing up in something that, you know, takes a little less effort sometimes. Like I have a streaming look, like, you know, this would be a streaming look with like some casual stuff, other more casual like clothes on, and I could totally do that 5 days a week. I could, but I can't justify doing it with again almost a full-time job and doing the Patreon, which is more important to me arguably, and a Patreon is something that grows. The content is there, and you can make more for doing the same amount of work. And you do that with Twitch as well, but you need to really, really be on and stream like 20-30 hours a week to even like come close to doing something interesting. Exactly, Brian. Yeah. There are streamers that just burn out. The funny thing is, you know, the reason I wanted to stream to do video game streams in the first place is almost like this, really, like just like hanging out on the couch playing a game, you know, and having like a little community around it. And then I gained like a lot of follows like a few years ago for playing Dark Souls. I have no idea how I ended up with like over 1,000 followers. I have no idea. You know. Is it PewDiePie has millions of followers that I don't get? But there's almost no rhyme or reason to why something catches fire. It's just that lots of people like that, and it spreads, and the YouTube algorithms work, and these people are also like fairly smart business people as well, even if they sound like fucking idiots. PewDiePie has made an empire out of what he does. You know, you need some sort of acumen to be able to do that. And I don't like the guy. I don't like his shit. I don't like his content at all. Never did. But fair play to him. But even though those people, like, there was a time a little while ago where YouTube changed their algorithms so that so the trends favour people that upload every day. So there were lots and lots of streamers who didn't upload every day, who then started doing things like vlogs and that kind of thing, so they could upload something every day. And that's where the burnout happened, and that's where they started killing themselves. And it just goes to show, like, you know, you are the platform. You're only as good as the platform you're on, as well. And YouTube, yeah, I'm not here to make any money off YouTube, to be honest. It's true. Yeah, it makes my head hurt too, Hyperion. Yeah, you don't need to know, Vinny. You don't need to know. Just watch a video of PewDiePie, and it's just like some sort of little munchkin just screaming at nothing. Lightning in a bottle, exactly. Right now, TikTok is big after the death of Vine. Who knows what it will be tomorrow? Exactly. You know, Vine just died for some reason, and that was really popular. And there was lots of like nice creative things coming out of Vine. I've watched a lot of Vine compilations, and it's very good for comedy, and very good for trick shots and interesting things happening. You know, there's couples that are making dollars off pranks. Yeah. But see, I'm not here to make money off YouTube. Definitely not. Because I don't like editing video enough to make enough YouTube videos to do that. And I think I'm better live. I'm way better live. I've done a few YouTube videos, you know, about the voices and like how I put an outfit together and that kind of thing. And I wanted to do those because I wanted to do those are questions that get asked to me a lot, and I wanted to go into them in detail, and I wanted to really just spend a good 10-15 minute video on just breaking down how I did stuff, because it's because you keep getting asked those questions like, how do you do your voice, how do you do, you know, how do you think things up, and I go, well, I'm going to need like 15-minute videos to tell you about that. So I did it. I made it. But I really hate editing. I really like photo editing because there's like you have what you have and you can make more out of it. But when you're editing like a YouTube video where you just talk, there's just no art to it. You just chop out all the bad takes and the cuts, you smush it all together, and you put like titles on the start and end of it, and that's it. Like, I love to edit like a movie, or I love to make like something with a narrative and a story. I do quite like that. But you know, what was that music one that lasted about 9 months at the start of the internet? But I'm not sure what you mean, Vinny. Like Napster. That's going back. Yeah, editing, like, there's something that people don't appreciate unless you make your own videos. Editing takes fucking time. It does. I'll use doing a Patreon set as an example, right? I think I said earlier on that like if I'm like replacing a background on something, on like a picture, or having to cut myself out and things, like a photo will take probably. And my flow's decent now. Like I'm not terribly fast workflow, but I know what I'm doing with a lot of the pictures that I know what I want to do with them. But one of those will take me 40 to 45 minutes. And anybody who does Photoshop will go, fucking that's slow as shit. And yeah, it is. So 40 to 45 minutes for a photo. A photo shoot will take a day, depending on whether I've got gear set up or not. It will take, a photo shoot will be a day's work. It'll be 8 hours work to do that, because you have to get all the gear set up, then I have to get into makeup, then I have to put everything together. It takes me like a really big look, it takes me like 4 hours to get ready, plus 2 hours to sort of set things up and get the cameras ready and do that. And then I will shoot over like maybe an hour or an hour and a half. And I'm getting much better at getting stuff that I want now. I know good angles, and I know where I want things to be, and it's always developing. But so you've got that 8 hour day, right? And then I get into editing, and then it basically takes, so for a minimum of 10 pictures that I have to do selects on and cutting out backgrounds, things like that. It probably takes another day. So each shoot is 2 days. 2 days, solid work. Times that by 3, well, probably like 1.5 times a month. We're looking at like 4 full days work to do that, which sounds great, which sounds awesome. If it was a full-time job, that'd be great, but now I've got to work another job and also, you know, it's, yeah. But then, like, you think about that, like, video editing takes a long fucking time. There's so much organization that goes into it. There's so many different clips. And if you're doing different business, if you're, like, putting together a YouTube video where you talk to the camera a little bit, and then you show some footage from something else, you have to rip that footage, you have to organize it, you have to get it all in the editing program, you have to sit and like work with transitions, things like that. Like, effects, they take fucking time. There's a reason that Hollywood movies have like hundreds of CGI people on them 8 hours a day, and then crunching, 12 hours a day. That shit takes time. And like, you get so used to seeing that stuff on your screen, especially on YouTube as well, with this content so easily accessible, and there's so many content creators out there, there's so many videos, that you get very used to things just being there, and you just assume that it's fine, that it doesn't take that long, and it does. It takes fucking forever. Sorry, I'm so, I don't know which one you mean, Vinny. I can't remember. Like, Bandcamp or something, I don't know. Hyperion, that's exactly what I thought. The editing is called a grind, nothing to forward to. Like, I like editing photos. That's not a grind to me, because there's something creative in every photo to fix and work with, and I'm learning like something new almost all the time. Like, I feel like but when I'm doing editing, all I feel is just, okay, I've just got to fucking organise this shit. Like, there's nothing, you got to do like a filing, basically. And then you get all your clips, and then you start putting together. Like, even this process of like, just, the YouTube videos I've done in one take. I've done it the straight up YouTube style, where you just do it in one take, and then you just chop it. You just chop out all the stuff you don't want. And that, it's really annoying. It just feels like I'm just moving stuff. I'm just moving stuff around. It doesn't feel like I'm painting. It doesn't feel like I'm like creating. It doesn't feel like I'm. And some people really love editing. But if I was telling like a real story with editing, if I was making like a fictional thing or a story or a little movie or something, it would be great, and I know I'd be into it. But yeah. MySpace, yep. It shows how important MySpace actually was. Seems like a tip point when second job comes first, you need to actually pay people to help you out. Yeah, I dread that time for me. I love doing things. I love doing everything myself. Like, even though I don't like editing, I love doing things myself. I love having the whole thing under my control. I'd rather be punched in the face than edit. Yeah, maybe. But but if you're good at editing, you can make a penny or two on YouTube, because there's plenty of people who want it done. But I also realised that the modern age is all about video, so I've got to get that stuff. I know there might be some YouTube videos turning up at some point. I'm gonna do. I want to do some reviews of things. I want to just do like little bits talking about stuff like I'm interested in, like games and wrestling and the odd movie, that kind of thing. I want to do that. Like, I want to do vlogs where I just sit down and talk about something for a while with some notes. That is like, because you can do that without editing it much at all. When you're doing these heavily scripted videos, I don't work well with the script at all. But especially with the videos I've done, like talking about the tips and like giving people advice and guides and stuff like that, you have to make sure that you get everything in there, so you can't just ramble. But if I was doing a review of a wrestling show or a movie or a game, then I can sit there and just go off on one. Oh god, Vinny, yeah, me too as well. I used to typing, like, there's a point where, like, I don't know, there's something I find about putting an outfit together and researching it and things arriving and then setting it up and doing the photo shoot. There's something that agrees with me in that creative process. Like I prepare it and then I do it in a day, right? But when I'm writing, and I used to write bits and pieces of fiction and stuff, and I used to get so frustrated that I couldn't keep up with how things were developing, and I would even do little outlines for things, like short stories. I'd do little outlines for things, but I'd still get frustrated with how fast I could type, because it doesn't matter how fast I can type, you never get the flow out. So one thing I really like about doing a photo shoot is you set it all up, and then you're there, you've got your inspiration, you're looking like you do, and you go, is this good? This is good. And then you feel it, and then you get into it, and you have the poses, and there's a very small window of actual producing, well, I would say performing what it is. And I used to really get along with acting in theatre, because there's a lot of preparation, and then when you do it, it's just comes. It just sort of comes out naturally. And, having to edit shit is not that. It's like I already performed it. Now I've just got to fucking sort it out. But then it does take forever to write something that length, unless you're Stephen King, in which case you just, you crap out books like it's diarrhea, but... But, I think, personally myself, I've always felt like I'm intensely creative, but you have to find the right outlet for it that works with the way your mind works. So with some people love to take someone like George R.R. Martin. He loves to sit there and plant a garden and think of the world and let it take him where it goes. And then the writing actually seems fairly secondary to him. Dictaphonotypists, yeah, it's fine. There's plenty of but even talking is too much. I'd rather just have it there. But you have to find the way in which creativity works for you, because there's a certain flow that you like. But anyway, I'm gonna pop off to the loo very quickly. And maybe then we'll play a game. We've had 3 Hangout streams where we've not played any fucking games, and we just ended up talking for 7 hours or something. So I want to play some games. And so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to visit the little girl's room, and I won't be long. Hello. Have returned. Play Soma. I don't know. It's been a long time. That crashed when I used to stream it. So maybe not. Who wants to get in on a game? I've got some Jackbox stuff. Let's do it. Give me a sec to set it up. Tonight's been all very confusing and been on for nearly 2 hours and we've not discussed British sitcoms yet. Been revising, have you? Well, hit me with your knowledge. What have you been doing with your British sitcoms, Vinny? What have you been watching? Don't watch Father Ted. You're not allowed to watch that anymore. Where's Steam? Let's just get on the party pack and just do some stuff. I got some other stuff. I feel like just playing stuff that we know. What's in there? Where is it? There it is. Oh God, what? Excuse me, princess. Oh dear. There we go. I'll sit here a bit. That'll do. We already leave Waiting for God. Never heard of it. You've already shown your shown your superiority, Vinny. Okay. So guys, if you want to play, if you want to join in, you're going to go to jackbox.tv, I believe. What should we play? Madversity. Madversity is my favourite, so we'll do that. DVD, family friendly, no. Audience, yes. Required Twitch, no. That was it. So hopefully you guys know a little bit about the Jackboxes. This is Madversity. So what you're going to need to do is, excuse me, I'm going to just pop that out of the way for a minute. One thing about this hair is I don't like the... Okay, so all you got to do is go to jackbox.tv on your phone or your desktop and put in the room code EWNA as shown on the screen there. And then we can get you in and we can play the game. And basically what's going to happen is, you know, they're going to give you some they'll give you a tutorial. And if no one wants to play, no one wants to play, that's fine. Who's coming in? Who's coming in? No one wants to play. No one wants to play with Nikki. Hey Alice, come on in. Oh, thank you, Hyperion. It's the only bra I have right now that works. I think it's because you got a little bit of the cups showing. Yeah. Hey Peter, great. This is a game about rapping, by the way. We are going to do some battle rapping. But you just got to think about what rhymes. Don't pick a word that you can't rhyme with, and you'll be all right. If no one else is coming in, I'm happy to say jackbox.tv, room code EWNA. Put your name in. No oranges, exactly. Yeah. Don't pick something unless you got something in mind. But they'll do a little tutorial. I think I'm going to say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, thank you for saying we're all winners, but there's only one winner. I'm ready for the battle. Alright. And like I say, you can always get a suggestion anyway. Proper noun. Give you a proper noun. I literally can't do this today. Oh my god. I can't fucking think at all. This is terrible. Don't do this on a hangover, everyone. Oh god. I can't remember what a fucking adverb is. Come on. There you go. We'll see. We'll see.
Check out who's going up against who. I need all my hip-hop heads to be front and center, y'all. We got the first two robot dominants ready to go. So let's do this. Players, be sure to give props or tell them if they whack by using your devices.
Thank you, Hyperion. Come on, that wasn't that bad. Come on. Fair enough. You never want to go through full 3T. Alright. Who is in the audience got out? Oh, come on. But I'm just getting warmed up, alright? I'm just getting warmed up. Oh, you got it easy, Pete.
Put your hands in the air if you use try to lead. When I start trying, people go mad. When they hear you laugh, they think it's bad.
I'm not a battle rap master by any means.
My raps are so furious they caused a white squall. Because I'm the Jack Bridges of having it all. If my rhymes were good, they'd be chili bad. But don't eat too much or you'll get a heart attack.
Pass on that, because this is your first time doing this, but don't ever come back with that whack.
I think they just sort of like tell everybody their shit. That way it's fair. Can't be voting for the computer. Who voted for Gene?
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Good job. Let's check out those scores.
Come back this round. It's gotta happen. Right, what's next? Singular common noun of products. So many ways this thing like misunderstands your intentions. It's terrible. I don't know. Oh my god. I've not given myself a good game today. Well, then White Donuts. I think they are like the audience can like do stuff like to, or when you finished. Oh yeah.
Your brain's elite processor is running very quickly. I drink some coffee, but it would make you jumpily. After I'm done, I'll steal your sweetie. Beefsteak tomatoes are a bit too.
I don't know, Gene. That was alright. I know. I don't know. I feel like I'm embarrassing myself. Gene's thing was definitely better. Oh, thank you. Alright, alright. Let's see what you got. Alright. It's not bad. Oh my god. Alright. I kind of liked Alice's more there. That was a good Pete, but I kind of liked Alice's more there. Sometimes you make it so wrong that it becomes right again. Oh, I liked Alice's more. I voted for you. Pete's got to be up the top, right? Yeah. Slide into second place. That's alright. Do that. So those white donuts are, I think once you're finished you can like press on things and make things happen there. It doesn't really affect the game at all, but... Object. I'm getting confused here. I had to go brutal with it. Sorry.
Ready? You ready to get at him? Then come on, let's get at it.
You look like you came from a bunch of frustration. Ask Gran about hers. There's no escaping. Try and hold me down. I'll still cheat after all.
Alright.
John's Swedish fish when I'm feeling well.
Hey, appreciate you. Now it's your turn. Let's get it in.
Go on, Alice. Not bad, Alice.
Time to pick somebody to vote for. Let's get those votes in.
What if it's whack? I don't know. I guess I'm not cheering people enough. Yeah, 100% of the cash.
Everybody vote. We got our winner. Congratulations, y'all. It's the best of the best, y'all. Time to see who's really number one.
Got no chance, Pete.
That's how you let me get you a dead rat. No way in a minute. When you should have. And this day, when you are deep in wine. But now your business is right side.
This game has a habit of like just lumping you with weird shit.
Your turn. Get ready. Did you, my son? Should I call the doctor? I have no clue what rhymes with Dr. Zarbi. When you hear my rhymes, you get jelly.
I know it's tough. It's tough. It's a toss up, I think.
Who was a whack cat, and then tell me who was a hot line.
You got Gene, the computer, who's definitely the wild card here. I don't know what his vote's doing. Oh, get in. Sorry, Pete.
That was dope, but now we gotta see who won.
You always got to go brutal with it. That's the thing. Oh, I totally didn't expect that. Oh my god.
Shadow Master.
Sorry, guys.
Ain't no room or space for this.
That was good though. There's some nice raps there. I reckon. The thing with this game is you gotta be brutal. It's a bit sus when the hostess wins. I know, but yeah. Let's move on to another one. Like that. Oh my god, I'm hungover and I'm tired and I'm also a little bit drunk, and that game is just asking a lot of me right now. Secret to my adversity is to be brutal and rude, and that's how you win. Let's do the invention one. What's the invention one? It is passively stupid. This is one where they give you a little problem and you have to make a little diagram of an invention that solves the problem. So okay. Right, so it's DXKZ, people. Jackbox.tv.
Copies for Mr. T, 4 T's for Mr. 3, and 40 thought trees for the gentleman in the back doing a vaudeville routine.
Who the hang here? Probably shouldn't do the official one. Oh, here we are. Here we are. To dive in, people. Alice is in. Can we go have one more person at least? This one's a bit different. It's more about drawing stuff, and it is, yeah. I'm actually terrible at this game,
Just want to remind everyone dogs are not allowed in the cafe. And cats
so I just end up making a funny picture.
something, and birds defy all human rules because they are the kings of the sky.
Everybody's in? I think everyone's in, aren't they? So,
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife.
Lena, and together we are about to change your lives. When I look out and see all 3 of you, really? I whitened my teeth for 3 people.
What Lena means is that with an intimate group, there are fewer people that'll get rich on our secrets. But yeah, this doesn't really work with 3 people. So, oh, wait a minute. There's a young man awkwardly lurking in the back. Join in, young sir. Come on, join in.
oh, here comes Jean again. Alright.
Have a fork, and the doors are securely locked. Let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple. By unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors are securely locked.
I might skip the intro on this one because they'll just give you a problem and you just got to draw something that fixes it. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Problems.
And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do a little market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
Alright. And don't be afraid to go for the low-hanging fruit, because this game is all about that shit.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
Fantastic. Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is the
Alright.
pivotal moment.
Draw it on the back of a napkin.
Designs to life using
Hi, Ford.
pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And don't forget to spice it up with a little color.
Nah, I'm alright.
That's half your time.
You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home.
Might just miss out on maybe Peter.
And a snazzy
Don't worry, Pete. Everyone did.
Something that makes people say, take all my money, take it right now.
Let's go.
I don't know. The one I picked probably doesn't actually have like a real solution, but you know.
Exactly, Lena.
Here, everybody pitch for me, because otherwise it's just going to be quiet. So present for me for everything, alright? I could present my own thing, but I don't know. I think it's unfair.
Toby, it looks like you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. I can't speak in public because I do this.
That is a problem. But I think I've got just what it's just a little thing called.
That sounds like a perfect solution. What's it look like?
Box.
Glad you asked. Your peepers at this.
Picasso is
It's a box. And
great, Lena.
you stand in it, and it's got a microphone and speaker, and you just... That's how you stay out of public, and you don't die.
That's the idea. And scene.
I think I should have chosen the other one. Well, I set the bar pretty low, so...
Good job, but it needs more of this.
Then I've got something for you. Just call it.
Let's see that. Now, snap a tagline on it.
And that's how it's done, everybody.
Those are my favourite ones. You just go, fuck it, how am I supposed to do anything with that?
Hey, Toad. Seems as if you have a problem.
You bet I do.
Alright, Gene, what you got?
100% always forget this.
Well, I've got a solution.
Yeah, that sounds like the answer to my prayers. But what does it look like?
Glad you asked. Take a look at this.
That's a really good drawing.
What's the tagline?
Here we go.
Do you have
I-
any idea what's going on? Okay, let's just move on.
That's a little bit random.
I'm frustrated because my son has to explain this to me.
Well, I got you covered. It's called
What's it look like?
Yeah.
I'm tired of thinking
Yep, just teach him a lesson. No politics or religion in this household. Don't even bother.
great.
Excuse
job,
me.
everyone. Now, each of you, get your largest chip to your favorite invention, second largest, your second favorite, and so on. And those of you in the audience get a chip to invest too.
Now let's make some money.
Here are those black bars. Right, now you gotta vote for it. Vote for a few. So your best one first. There you go.
Great. Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
I don't know. I think this whole round was pretty much a wash.
Capital to not only fund your invention,
So a fucking mess. I mean, seriously, it's pretty good.
$500 signing bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash.
Let's see how you did. Sorry, Charlie.
Oh no. Oh, fuck Gene.
Good job.
You made it, Alice. It's a fucking mess. Nice. Mine's clearly the worst.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. Oh, second.
That's
Look at that.
all.
Okay, for the final round.
I will say, like,
Instead of solving different problems,
gloriously fucking up is sometimes way more entertaining than trying to be good about it.
Your funding bar is clear. Good luck. And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve.
Please choose something nice, Alice. Please.
Good choice. Okay, you know the drill. Let's draw.
I wrote this one, so you know. But this one's easy, and I'd be surprised if we don't all come up with the same thing. You know.
We're halfway home.
Ignore the pressure. You'll fail, and everybody will hate you. Yeah. It's good advice, though. It's just ignore the pressure. It's good. Come on, Alice. You can do it. You can do it.
oh, time's almost done. Okay, let's make those
All right.
titles and taglines.
We're halfway.
Alright, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold
Don't forget, everybody, choose pitch for me.
I really need a smaller this.
I've got the solution.
I like to call it.
Show me those sweet arts.
Oh god, this is... Alright.
Bring it home with a tagline.
Well, you're in luck.
Definitely solve the problem. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The, maybe I should have thought this through solution, I think. They're going to be quite violent, things, aren't they?
I really need a smaller this.
Well, I've got the fix.
I call it.
Make my eye hole.
I didn't realise.
Take a look.
Okay.
You know,
Alright.
let's see
Wait.
tagline. I mean tagline.
Ready? And
I know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, fuck Jean.
Masters show you how it's done. What's up, Toby?
I don't know why they bother putting Jean into this one, because it doesn't matter.
Sure do, Lena.
It's different when you battle rapping against each other. That's, you know.
Then I've got something for you.
Seriously, again with this?
That would completely solve the problem of having a penis that's too large, I'm sure. You know.
I really need a smaller this.
Well, I've got the fix. It's simply called.
I'm eating out. Let's see it.
Dick Mallet, private detective.
It's practically making love to my eyes. But I'll be angry if it doesn't have a great tagline.
Then take a gander here. And that's how it's done, everybody.
You gotta set it with the slogan. That's what you gotta do. We're now losing to a straight line. Yeah.
But let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck.
I don't know what's the point in the funding bar here, but you know. I don't know. I think we can all agree that we'd just like vote for the computer player last, you know.
Good job.
Like I say, it's the completely direct approach. We went for the direct approach.
That's how it's done.
Not bad, not bad.
So sad.
Yeah, Gene.
Way to go.
Oh, I was so worried that Alice, you were going to get there with a straight line.
Congratulations. You clearly have the gift.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You already missed the print on the flyer.
Dick Mallet will be in stores as soon as possible.
Yeah, it was on.
Get your friends to buy one.
See ya.
The other idea I had was the George Foreskin Grill, but you know. I'm gonna get another drink. I don't know if I want to carry on with games. It's just a fun little thing we can do. I'm actually kind of drunk already. I've had a couple of beers. What's the other one? I know the other two games on here aren't very good. I'm looking for another one. Split the Room's okay. You need a lot of people for Split the Room. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go... Let's play Mortal Kombat 11. I don't play Mortal Kombat. Am I in it though, Ford? The question I have for Mortal Kombat 11 is, am I in it? And if not, I don't want to play it. So, you know. Alright, let's go for one more game or something. I know Survive the Internet and Bracketeering are both pretty good. Bracketeering is probably the easiest one to work with. So, this is good stuff. I will, before we do that though, I am going to pop off and I'm going to get myself a drink because I want to have like one more drink before I go. And then we'll have a game of this and then we'll chat for a bit. And, you know, let's see how that goes. So I'll be right back. Yep. Okay. Hello again. Where are we at? I don't think YouTube live streaming is that good. Yep. You know. Anyway. Let's go for it. You up for it, Alice? You up for it, Pete? Let's get in there. I'm gonna have... Oh, wait a minute. Let me get rid of that for a second. So ZDBA, everybody. Chatbox.tv. Put your name in and the room code ZDBA. Zach Dick Butt Anderson. Everybody in? Everyone's in. So basically what you do is you pick the answers and then you take bets on what will be the most popular. Yeah. So I was going to do a thank you speech. I don't know. Best service to have a drive-through window for. Oh, I don't fucking know. Oh god. I'm just gonna let it pick for me. Literally, I only have one answer for that. I'm gonna say Nando's here, because a drive-through Nando's would be amazing. Oh, I don't know, it's pretty even. I think a drive-through Undertakers would be pretty good. I'm sure they do drive-through weddings, you know. Be careful with this one, because if you tap too fast, the thing like craps out, so... Although, to be honest, drive-through Nando's might be the greatest thing ever. I don't know. No, I predicted the other one, but yeah. Dast food. I don't know. Dast food. I've got to vote for Dast food. I've got to vote for that. Dast food. I know. I think it's perfect. Cool, so you predict, then you vote. Car repair or massages? I think massages, definitely. I say massages. I think car repair might be the one that I ran out on and it picked for me. I don't know. You mean like sexy massages? Or... because that makes a difference. Pets at home. I'd say pets at home, I think. Streaming's buffering. I'm sorry, Quack. We're going through some bad times, apparently. I'm all green.
Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one to win.
I don't know, Dast food. I don't... that sort of deserves to be...
Oh, and don't forget, if you think the odds are stacked against your own answer, you can still get some cash by predicting.
I think that sort of deserves to be... yeah. There's the good answer and there's Dast food. You know, you got to take it. Try a refresh, Quack. Yeah, Dast food. Drive through with pets at home. I don't know. I think I'm still gonna go with massages here. It's just gotta be done. I would like a drive-through massage. I would like a drive-through massage with a nice surprise at the end. Gotta do it. Pets at home? Come on. Oh, Dast food, come on. Dast food. How can you not have Dast food? Dast food. The only food I would have at a drive-through window would be Dast food. Well done, Alice. The irony took you through. Oh, I'm totally last. Oh my god. But I should be winning. This would be interesting. First movie that comes into your head. So they're going to ask you for a movie and then they're going to switch it somehow. So I don't know what they're going to do with it, but... yeah. I'm up for this one. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. Probably, I'll take Point Break. I think that's going to get the most votes. At least then you could surf. You know, FBI is going to pay you to surf. Ronin or Batman? Oh, fucking heck. Ronin's one of my favourite movies, so I'm definitely going to go Ronin. Reminds me, I haven't seen Ronin in a while now, actually. I need to watch it again. I didn't chuck it away. But yeah, no, kudos on choosing Ronin over Batman. Depends, is it Tim Burton's Batman or is it Chris Nolan's Batman? Because one's whimsical and the other one's just dark. Anything but the Terminator, any Ryan Reynolds. Oh my god. I'm gonna get anything but the Terminator because that's a pretty bleak world to live in. Any Ryan Reynolds film would indeed, you know, there'd be some one-liners would be good, but you would get really pissed off with him. Just talking all the time. Yeah, so, yeah, anything but Terminator. Sorry, Pete. I have to pick Commander there because, you know, I can just think of an endless loop of jumping out from behind plants with a massive machine gun, mowing people down for 10 years straight. That's, you know, like Gone with the Wind's pretty good. FBI's gonna pay me to surf? These guys only live to get radical.
The predictions are in. For round two. Two Titans squaring off.
I know. If you were living in Ronin for 10 years, all you would do is just run around trying to get a case for 10 years. Anything but the Terminator is a little bit of a cop-out answer. So I don't know, it's pretty tough to choose that one.
That kind of domination is illegal in some states.
What?
One more match to determine our finals.
That's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough choice. But I'm gonna have to cast the deciding vote and go Commando. Because surfing is cool, but Commando is real cool.
And now the final face-off. What is the movie that we almost wanted to decide on for the next 10 years?
I don't know. I think when it comes to choosing movies, if you say Commando, then you're pretty much tiebreaker. I don't know. Oh, overtime. All right. Tap with 2 fingers.
Let's check out that scoreboard.
Commando over Ronin though. Yeah, Yeah, totally. Ronin's a great movie. Ronin is one of my favourite movies. Just because it does exactly what it does so well. But Commando's like the opposite of Ronin. Ronin's all about like trying to play down things and try and just get the job done. And Commando's just all like, I'd rather live in Commando. It'd be more fun. Any vegetable. God, I literally can't even watch my own stream. YouTube sucks. Oh shit, a second best answer. Oh god, I keep forgetting about that. Sorry guys, I was literally like trying to look at my stream and see why it's just failing so badly. Probably tastes the best when deep fried. Okay, fine. Double cash. Predicting the garlic there. All of the garlic. Tomato is not a vegetable. Come on. Seriously. It's not a vegetable. It's not a vegetable. It grows. Vegetables grow out the ground. Tomatoes grow on a vine. Well, I guess I've been proven wrong. Sorry. Zucchini or cabbage? Probably tastes best in deep fried. Zucchini. Definitely. Deep fried cabbage? Come on. What? What? Cabbage. Fine. I'm voting for garlic on that one because, my goodness, deep fried garlic just sounds like one of the most amazing things ever. Like, seriously. Indeed. You know what? I've never eaten a turnip in my life. So it'll have to be a carrot. Fork or what? Thick is stalking me.
Let's switch up this bracket. Rock and roll band name. Get those predictions in now.
Best rock and roll band name. Oh my god. I reckon garlic. Oh god. I know tomato, which 100% is a vegetable, versus cabbage. In any other circumstance, I would choose cabbage. But tomato bracket, which 100% is a vegetable, close bracket, is a great band name. It's certainly memorable. Garlic bread. Really? No. There we go. I stick to my guns and I'm still voting for garlic. I voted against my prediction. That's an idea I can get behind. Alright. It's got to be a carrot, right? It's the right shape. It's the right shape for a boat.
Let's see who won it all.
Well, now you know it's not rigged. I might have won the other two, but lost this one. Like, fuck. Jesus. Well, best service to have a drive-through window for is Dast Food. you got it, Pete. You got it. You got it. Best movie attracts inside for 10 years. Commando. Yeah, it's pretty... You know what? It's a pretty good answer to any movie-related question. It's just Commando, so... Commando Ronin, indeed. Right, folks. It appears that we're having loads of trouble with buffering and stuff like that. So it's probably a good idea just to leave it there, seeing as I don't think YouTube's been behaving or really been nice to me all night. So, and I'm also hungover, and I'm also pretty tired, and I'm really glad to do a Hangout stream. I might do another one in a couple of weeks or in a week or so. I don't know. I just hope you enjoyed yourself. It's been a quieter one today, but I've had a nice time and a couple of drinks. And I'm gonna get to bed so I can put things in boxes tomorrow and shove them in a car and take them down the tip. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you, Anna, Vinny. Thank you for looking fab. Saying I look fab. Yeah, there's something about this outfit. I'm feeling good about stuff that I put together at the moment, and the hair is just does the trick. So, you know, we're going to see a lot more of this hair, and you're always going to see a lot more of me, and I will see you again for another Hangout stream in my new place, I guess. I might come on next week, I don't know, but... But right now, it's time for bed. So, I love you all and leave you. And thank you for all support. Pop over to the Patreon. I'm going to read out some Patreon's people who I need to give a shout out to. And that is Happily Anonymous, Aura, Ryan Davids, Martin Mueller, John M. McKenzie, David Fairbairn, Brian Argueta, Jake Allen, Eric Sawyers, and Mitch Heron. So thank you all so much. You're all wonderful people, and I will catch you on the other side of my move, probably. Good night, and good luck.